Hey guys, it's your boy Kyle back with some more City Skylines. Jumping in a little earlier because the game hasn't finished loading yet, although I think it's about to. To kind of recap, because yesterday I attempted to stream and my internet dropped shortly thereafter, but the game plan for today is to build a residential area that's wonderful for old people. We're going to call it Geezer Grove, and the reason for this is that I was looking into why my commercial industry area was struggling to have enough customers. And from what I've read online, it seems like one, it's easy to overzone, which is probably in part what has happened. Although, yeah, now that I've loaded in, they're like, why? Oh, yeah, people are very displeased on Commercial Island. So it's easy to overzone, but also age distribution has an impact. And younger audiences like high density commercial, but older audiences like low density commercial, which is something to take into consideration that I should work towards, because for my business park I still need more commercial build. But if I'm running into issues where I can't even support the commercial I have, then I kind of need to get a little more creative. So I had started working on it over here, but all I really did was lay out a road, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. Oh, and I raised this railroad a little bit so I can build another incinerator plant over here to stack up my pollution, but not have to worry about I can't actually connect these roads, otherwise it defeats the whole purpose of the boondocks not having any road access. And yet there's still people driving somehow, driving out of the city. And there's the tourist. So wait, okay, no, these are some people's vehicles. So I guess some people have managed to import their vehicles and are just parking them at the train station, and then they drive home. And then the cycle repeats. Interesting. They had to like frickin' helicopter it in. It's actually, a lot of buildings are developing, which is interesting, but also a good thing. I guess to be fair, there are a lot of like tiny 1x1 plots that can develop. Like this one, for instance. It only has 2 people living in it. But it's got solar panels, so it's hip and with it. Alright, anyway. Back to this 6-lane road. So, what do I want to do? Because I did start to go on the other side. But I think the original idea was just to like cut it. I guess I can kind of build on both sides of the railroad. On the other side of the tracks. I mean, space already occupied. Oh, I guess it works right there. I was gonna say it's too close to the ground, but alas, it was not. Okay. So I can build my incinerator plant along this route. I probably want to turn off angle snapping because I need to build at a specific line. I built too close to that, didn't I? That's probably not going to let me build over it. Oh, there was one spot where it was blue. I saw it. It existed. It's a thing right there. And right there. What a road. And then I guess we'll go to like there. And then hopefully I can fit 4 tiles. I can. Okay, so let me build this up against it. I'll go from there. And I can't help but notice that this is not a perfect shape. Oh no, I have to slide it over by 1 tile. Also, I built the wrong type of road. What is wrong with me? There are no trees on this road. I am such a fool to build a road without trees. Alright. So I guess I'll throw down my other incinerator plant for the time being. It's not going to be wildly useful, but I mean, it's still better than nothing, and I have to make sure I keep it away from my drinking water. Hopefully that's far enough. I don't know, can I like... I don't have any soil. Let me go get some... Let me go borrow some soil from the bottom of the ocean. And build like a wall around my pump to keep me safe. Holy shit, the fucking sewer output is just ruined this entire swath of ocean. That is absurd. Okay, where was it? It's over here. This pump will be special and gets to have a wall built around it to keep it safe from the pollution, even though I doubt it works that way. But it must be kept safe from the pollution. Alright, that's a hill and a half. I just have to do that and continue around. Actually, I'm like scared that I'm gonna cut off the water. That'd be a bit of an issue. Also, I guess it doesn't do me any good if the station itself is protected if it's still getting into the water, but we'll disregard that. There. Now you shouldn't have to worry about water. It does kind of look nice though. I don't know, I like it. Anyway, back to business. Back to building crap. I wish there was a way that I could build a service road that would not allow, like... Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna build a service road that connects these two roads, and we'll see if it destroys everything or not. If people just decide that they're gonna all go to the service road. Faith Drive. What an appropriate name. Okay, I guess let me click on it and see if they're... Oh god. What are... So most of this is public service and cargo. What public service is trying to come here? I guess... What is trying to get to this area? Turn off private vehicles. And why are they going all the way over there? Good lord. Are they like... Maybe it's like, what are they? Like mail trucks or something? Probably, but I don't know. What I do know is that, unfortunately, they cannot be trusted with the road. They're too irresponsible. Boom. The cars literally despawn. Oh, it's these guys. What are these guys? Yeah, it's mail. They're trying to deliver mail. I just deleted all the mail. Oh god. Just the endless void of vehicles. What have I done? Oh, fucking amazing. That is great. Okay, lesson learned. Don't delete a road or else you'll delete everyone who wants to go on the road. Okay. They're still coming. Look at them go. What goofs. Oh god, they're still coming. I wonder how much like traffic that's created in like my post sorting areas and stuff like that. I'm sure it was just a wonderful addition and has made everyone's lives better. Whatever. Onward to victory. Okay, now let's continue to build some roads. So I kind of want to make a couple of layers. And some of those layers will be low density commercial, and then we'll build the actual, I guess, substance of it, or like the residential areas after the fact. Okay, I guess, how do I want my layers to be sized? Do something like this. We have like a couple of, yeah, and here's like 2 layers essentially. Guess I'll connect it. There's no reason not to. Sure. So here will be like, all this will be low density commercial, which I guess I can zone for the time being. This will pop in and start doing whatever it is that low density commercial does, even though it'll kind of be a little shitty because it won't have access to a lot of services, but it'll be fine. Does it even have access to water? Okay, it does have access to water. You need to add some pipes on this side of the road, though. Alright, so that's all good. Oh, look at the cute look. This is not the quiet corner shop. I guess it is a shop. It looked a lot like a house to me. Oh man, I could even like continue it on over here and connect it up like onto this blob, I guess. Damn, look at that. Look at that efficiency. Okay. Then I guess build a smaller road here. Connects through and is nice and curved, so the zoning will be terrible. That'll also be low density. Is there a bird flying? There is a fucking bird. Hell yeah. Oh no, there's only 3 tiles of zonable space here. This has to be corrected. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to turn off angle snapping to get that to work. And do something like that. Nope. Oh, the problem started further upstream. You betrayed me. The last time, Anakin. It should be 4 tiles, it just decides it doesn't want to be. So I guess we're gonna have it at like a 79 or an 89 degree angle or something stupid like that. It's not even gonna tell us what angle is at. Just like, oh, you don't want to snap to an angle? Fine, you don't get angles. Angles are for people who want to snap to angles only. There we go. So it's corrected. And if you didn't know, you wouldn't know any better, but we all know that that road is not a perfect 90-degree angle. And we will be haunted by that for all eternity. Okay. Should probably, honestly, zone all of the... I think this entire area will be commercial. So then this interior area will be some weird residential area. But for the incineration plant, let's just throw a giant park down now preemptively, because that's what you do. You put parks next to dumps. Well, let's see. I was gonna build a new asset, a baseball field, but old people don't play baseball. I mean, they do, but like when they do, you see like news about, like, you know, it's your local paper will be like seniors softball league, and we're like, oh, that's cute. But no, they love the fucking, they're gonna play checkers at the picnic tables, and it's gonna be fucking great. And I'll build some paths everywhere. Wherever I can build a damn path. Hell yeah. That is a monstrosity, but it works. Interestingly enough, I can't connect to that one the way I want to. Ooh, so I have a tiny little spot right there. Let's put a baby park. Can put a cafe. Do I want a cafe or do I want something else? Well, that one's too, that's a cheaty park. It's just a little barbecue to add on to it. Or when Grandpa wants to go grilling. Okay, so then this is a path, right? I can build on this? I can't, actually. Odd. But I can pretend that I can. It doesn't look quite right. Okay, fine. Distance is too short. Close enough, I guess. And I will build this around the back. Sure. I can have it just, for whatever reason, connect up over there. Actually, let's build a pedestrian bridge. Get those parks down, even though they don't really fit the aesthetic. But they solve the purpose, or they solve my problem. That way people will be able to use the pedestrian bridge rather than having to go at the crosswalk, which is nice. And then I can also connect this up to other areas, which could be an interesting thing to do. So if I do this, can they connect to it, or is it going to cause problems? It is going to cause problems, okay. What I actually need to do then is something like that. Alright, that'll work. It is not a straight line though, and that's going to bother me. So I guess it'll be shaped differently. There you go. Okay. I guess we'll keep this like in the air, even though I feel like I should probably put it on the ground. But then I can build under it if I need to. There you go, it connects up. It looks atrocious. Holy shit, that is one ugly pedestrian bridge. I mean, this road is nothing pretty to begin with, so that's part of the problem. I think honestly it just needs more curves. It's too straight. Can I get this? This can be a little difficult because of the support beams. I like step this lower and still, yes. Okay, so then it kind of more naturally descends. That looks a bit better. I mean, it's not great, but I can hide it with trees and stuff. Okay, so let's fill in the rest of the roads here for the commercial area. And of course it goes straight through the support column. Okay, so I'll rebuild that. And I'll try and fit one more, like, street in here. I want to do this. Can sneak it. Okay, I can't actually sneak it through there. Can do some weird diamond shaped thing. There, that's just awful enough to work. And I can build another park right there, and it'll be fun. But it's gonna have to be a strangely shaped one. I almost put the skate park down. Yeah, old people love skate parks. And put down my container yard. Hell yeah. This doesn't even have like any stats, does it? No, it provides 50. I mean, I kinda like it, but no. Is there anything I can just like build? Wait a second, of course. Where was it? I finally... Okay, it's not gonna fit. But I have a reason to place this. The reflection thing. There we go. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Just some crazy mirror thing in the middle of this area. Can throw down the Berlin Tower. No, I can't. Need another park. I can do it inland pier. There you go. Doesn't make any sense, but I did it. Okay, let's connect the pedestrian bridge back up. Turn on road guidelines for once. Boom. Okay, so let's get everything zoned. I think I do actually want some of this to be residential just because it's on the coast, and I like that. And people living there will like that. I'll actually buffer it a little bit with some offices. Okay. There's that. Honestly, I don't know why I don't have like a pedestrian path from here to the main one. There you go. I mean, I think that's good enough. Doesn't look quite right, but oh, rocks. Can I fit a rock in here? I feel like there's a spot. Yes, I fit a rock. That rock is too big. These rocks are also too big. These rocks are all quite large. Can build a cave in the water for no real reason. I can build a cave on the side of this cliff and it's shaped really weird. That is not natural. But it is a cave. Just like a fucking crater. Get out of here. Any other cool looking rocks? Here's another cave. Again, looks very unnatural due to the nature of what we've got going on here, but I can put it there and it'll look a little more... No, it just looks terrible. Fine, you win this time, game. No fun with rocks, I guess. Can build some really square ones. And throw down some foliage. Hell yeah, foliage. That's all gonna turn purple once this thing starts running. The incinerator plant. And also trees, which will also turn purple. Because it's important to have purple trees. Oh, hell yeah. Can walk through the leaves on the path. Dude, honestly, like as a kid, I would live for that. If there's like a tree that was growing right on the edge of... Why do I say as a kid? I would still absolutely love that. Alright, so this area almost looks nice now. Do I want to build a quay here, or am I fine with this existing this way? I feel like I'll try and build a quay, I guess. If it doesn't come naturally and doesn't work like the first time I try, then game over, I quit. But otherwise, I'll give it a shot. Hell yeah. Alright. Build a quay. So there's one right there that we'll obviously want to connect to. Hey look, that was incredibly simple. Oh no, it won't let me build it here. I can't make it just ascend to the heavens based on that. I would like to make it like curve inland, but I don't think it's gonna cooperate. Oh, it looked like... Oh wait, no, this is because it's literally a straight line. Hell yeah! Okay, I actually really like that even though it's really stupid. Like, why is that a thing? But also, I love it. Yes. I'm gonna have to rebuild that, but whatever. The power line. Yeah, good enough. It's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, rebuild the power line, or else all of the boondocks is gonna lose power, which is less than desirable. Actually, I think they'd still be fine, but still. Okay, I zoned everything. No, I did not. We'll leave the area immediately adjacent to this closed. Actually, what I could do, they can't be trusted with a regular road, but they can be trusted with a pedestrian path. I could even give them more than one. Why? Because why not? It looks awful. These rocks are too big. I want to like put something in the middle to make it look a little less trash. Can build lines of baby rocks, which also look terrible. I think I'll just stick with building one pedestrian path, but I will line it with baby rocks. There's the Pebble Path Park. You know what? They all get to stay. I've decided that they can stay. Now that I've given it an alliterative name, it must survive. All of the rocks are the same orientation, I just realized. I hate that. I'm very displeased now. Oh well. Dude, giant rocks. The best kind. Yes. Alright, so first things first. Oh, it's too small. It doesn't get a name. There you go. Pebble Path Park. Hell yeah. Okay. Guess we'll let the city develop. But now it is time to build the interior. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think it's gonna be weird and curvy and just completely nonsensical. Someone's happy to see tax money being invested in the future of their city. Oh, if only they knew that I literally just like wasted their money placing some giant ass rocks. They wouldn't be feeling the same way now, would they? How long is this? Yeah, I don't know. Seems fine to me. Build one curvy main road and then we'll go from there. What do you mean you don't have any power? It's almost like I didn't connect electricity to this region. Can I build a cafe so that I don't have to figure out how to power you? Or like a small park. Build this. I cannot build that. There you go. Now you're fine, right? Right? Yes, please. Please have power. Dude, what the fuck? You have power. There we go. Alright, I'll have to go through and adjust all of these junctions because right now they're all traffic lights, which is not what I want. But I will figure that out in due time, dude. Old people love libraries. Boom, there's a library. It made that business happy. Weird that it made the business happy and not, like, people. But people don't live here yet, so, you know. Services probably need some of those. I say as I am unable to find a good spot to put it. Here you go. We'll put it right next to these parks. Bam. Fire department? Sure, why not? Boom, right there. Death care? We'll need a couple of these. The joke started forming and I'm like, I shouldn't say this, but here we go. Okay, so I'll also need one on this side of town. There you go. Should be all good now. Dude, my hearse in here doesn't reach everything. I guess I'll build one at the top of the mountain because why not? No. Grandpa's last will was to see the castle. Well, we're in luck. I think that was actually a reason why some of these people, houses weren't ready to level up, is because they didn't have enough service coverage. What about other services? The rest of that should be fine, right? Mostly. Okay. So this arsehole is complaining about not having enough electricity. Oh, he should be good now, though. A business developed to save him. Even though I have, like, this obnoxious curve, I think I'm gonna build the rest of it as, like, pretty lazy. But, yeah. That's all there is to it. I'm just gonna build it. Please do this without messing up things. No! I mean, I guess it's fine. I'll build some pedestrian paths. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude. Now I should probably build a metro stop, like, in the heart down here. That looks like a good spot, right next to the, parking lot. And actually what I can do is build it on this line. Which direction should I have it go? Let's see, it's connecting in. That's a train line. I cannot connect to that. I guess I'll connect it into this station. Let's see, there's the like off-green line that's on a loop. I believe that that is an important loop. I don't want to interrupt that side of the tracks. I feel okay interrupting the other side of the tracks, so I need to figure out a way to smoothly integrate into that area so that I am on the correct side of the tracks. Space already occupied by what? It's like, why are you being weird, game? It's like, oh, you can build a curve, but if you try to build off of that curve at anything other than a 90-degree angle, well, that's just asking too much. Oh, I can build over this. Okay. Amazing. Okay. That should be close enough. Go down there, go under. Nope. I guess we'll probably have to go a little deeper. There we go. Okay. Then, I actually need to go down again. Or I can stay up and then go over. Okay. Now I have to go down. It's being uncooperative. Oh, my money is going away again. Is that connected? I think it is. Yes. Okay. So, from here to there and back. Hooray. So now people can get to and from the commercial area, which is a good thing. Let's continue building the 4-lane roads. Turn off road guidelines because I don't want them. Seems like that's as good as we're going to get as far as that angle is concerned. Guess I'll build a curve that kind of complements this one here. That's not quite 90, is it? No, it's like that. Something along those lines. And that can stay as it is. Alright, and I guess do something like that. Boom, it's terrible, and it's about to be residential. Hell yeah. Oops, part of that it converted to commercial. Alright, so now I have to make this great for old people. So it needs to have like really nice parks and stuff. What else can I have? Are there any nice parks in here? Why is the gherkin in this menu if the gherkin was in this menu? And this one even requires me to do things. Whatever. Can build... No, I can't build that. I already built that. I can build the Sydney Opera House. Perfect. This is what old people want, right? The Sydney Opera House. I can build the Sky Tower. I mean, I like this. It doesn't make any sense in this area. But I like it. And I think I'm going to build it over here anyway. To increase tourism. And thus boost my businesses. Okay. Parks, we need them. We need a large underground parking area because they're my favorite. Even though they like suck a lot and are terrible, I love them. Boom. Okay. What else can we build? Is it just a plaza with picnic tables? Sure. I'll do it right there. Can I connect a path to this? Probably not. But I'm going to build one there anyway. It looks like it connects. Is usually the most you can ask for. I built a large park next to it. That is a fucking massive park. Can't build it, the slope's too steep. What else do I have that's not quite so ridiculous? So I want to fill in this space. Giant parking lot. More giant parking lots. Garden center, of course. There you go. That actually boosted areas way outside of its range. That's pretty good. Oh, and the neighborhood farmers market. How could I forget? I guess I'll build it. I'm just gonna like put all these parks right next to each other, mostly because they're using up space that I can't otherwise utilize beneficially. Okay. There, and the path like basically connects and also just like created some weird skewer through here. Great. Okay. So vehicles are going around and they're doing stuff. Is there a good traffic route for deliveries? I feel like the answer to that question is probably no. Means I probably need to... I guess the issue is even if there is, they end up exiting the city when they drop off. Actually, that reminds me of things. I need a post office over here. Yeah, this entire area is like suffering real bad. Because I don't have no dang post office. No dangled post office. Okay, so that should improve things. I mean, it's not like a critical service anyway, like it doesn't matter, but still. Mostly it just creates traffic. Which is the greatest. Okay. We need another post sorting facility. I guess part of it is I don't know what my processing rate is. And there seems to be very little information to help me with that. This seems pretty full. I'm pretty sure I had a post sorter over here, which is also pretty full. I guess I probably need another one. That one that I have in the middle of the city is by far and away one of my worst design decisions thus far, but I don't think I'm going to change it. I need one over here, honestly. Like, instead of These stupid parking lots. Should have built one of these bad boys. Although I don't know if I can realistically fit one in any way. Well, I can. I just have to move this incinerator and flatten the mountain. Which I will gladly do in the name of post sorting. Dun 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 dun. There you go. Boom. So now, whenever the mail gets dropped off, it just has to go all the way around the loop, and then it can get to the post sorting facility. Honestly, what I should do is make a... If I can find a spot where I can build a point to circumvent the system, honestly, this bridge is probably it. That way, it doesn't have to enter this traffic area. It only has to go through a couple areas to get to where it needs to. Slope too steep. Okay, this will work. Okay, oh, it's too low to the ground. I'm like, why is this not working? Although I don't know if I can reasonably get this through. Am I still too low? Is that the issue? I think, yeah, I'm still too low. Okay. It must go higher. Hell yeah. Dude. And honestly, try and go around. Although the mountain's probably going to have something to say about that. Yeah, so I'm going to need to edit the terrain a little bit. And this is going to be a little difficult to get right. Let's give that a try. I don't know why it's like... Why is it caving in the spots I don't want it to? We can slope it downwards. No, we can't. It's not going to cooperate. Okay. Well. God, the fucking plane just flies through the... That's ridiculous. The plane flies through the fucking mountain. There we go. I mean, it looks awful, but it works. That's all you can ask for. I need to modify the lights. Honestly, apparently it was beneficial either way. Whoops. Oh wait, I decided that this is just full anarchy, right? No stops anywhere. Full anarchy. If there's not a car, just fucking go. I guess this is helping, honestly, I don't know what it's helping, but it's helping. Okay. So mail will start to arrive in here, and then the trucks can go out and do their thing. It's on the wrong side of the road, which is unfortunate, but I can't fit it on the right side of the road. Ooh, but okay. Okay, hold on. I see a problem developing already. Okay, this does have to be on the other side of the road. And I can't really do what I need to do, so I guess I'm just gonna delete it and build a new one. Okay. Because currently all of the traffic is like, hey, we're gonna turn and make things go real slow. And I don't want that. I guess we'll do something like this. Oh, come on. The road's just not long enough. Okay. Now it's like too long though, but I guess that doesn't matter that much. And I'll build a regular post office on the other side of the road, I guess. Slightly further down. Might as well put it right next to it. If I can fit it. I'm realizing now that might be the difficult part. Slope too steep. Space already occupied. I'm just kidding. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, so now the traffic shouldn't, like, the vans shouldn't get in the way. Oh, that van is not pleased. It says, "Oh dear God, help me." So how are these guys going? Only 2 post vans. Okay, so the trucks, as I'm assuming, go to, I don't know what the trucks do. But here comes the cargo. No, what are these guys? They're very confused. They don't know how to life. They say, they say, please, why did you do this to us? What are they doing? Where are they going? They're just driving. They're just like fucking going through the grass. See ya. Oh, what happened to the other one? Because it looks like it went into the building. Wait, did it enter this building and just become male again? Alright, sorry, we're gonna have to reroute you. Okay, like, you should know what you're doing. No, they don't get it. They don't understand. They're just completely fucking broken, and it's still trying. Who owns you? Owner, post sorting facility. Way over here. Okay. So who's trying to go to this? I don't understand why they're not, like, figuring life out. Let's see what happens when some mail actually gets dropped off. Because the route exists, it should understand what it's supposed to do. It just seems to not be doing it. Oh, that would require... I wish I could, like, build... Oh god, Alright, I had an idea, but I need to keep an eye on this to see why it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, the train is arriving in the station. Here comes the mail truck. Mail truck is working now. Okay, so... God damn it. you fucking bastard. Transporting mail to Zarath, the magical floating city somewhere on the other side of the horizon. Okay, so the planes are coming through the mountain. I want to see exactly where, but I'm not going to wait for one to show up. I have some things that are called caves. Maybe I should try and put one in a spot where a plane would come through a mountain. It's not perfect, but... Boom. Alright, so now it's like the planes are coming out of the cave, right? That's how it works. It's funny. It's a good joke, guys, right? Oh, this is a better cave. Because it's at an angle. Alright. Maybe it's not better. Wow. Dude, what was wrong with these caves? This one looked like. That one might work best. Can't even, like, figure out how to delete them. No, this is by far and away the worst. Okay, I guess I had it right the first time. A weird hole in the ground cave. You get to be the victorious winner of where planes come from. You built a fucking tree on the road, you asshole. How are they gonna... They're gonna drive through it. I can't delete that because it's part of the thing. Trying again. I guess I could just rotate it slightly, but that'll work. Oh, okay, so I need to move it slightly to the right. There you go. That's where planes come from. It's the plane hole. And let's plant some trees since I don't have any. Hell yeah, brother, trees. We need some motherfucking trees. Eh, whatever. They look awful. I changed my mind. No trees. Or at least if I do plant some trees, they should probably be the ones that are like the same as what are on the mountain. Dude, how do you rotate trees? Because it doesn't seem like they rotate when I right click like other assets do. Which is why they would all be facing the same direction. Good enough. Okay, so are things going more smoothly than they had been? Why are you guys all just stopping? You know what? No. This area gets to be a free-for-all just like everything else. This is all terribly backed up, but that's just because no one knows how to use lanes that aren't the right lane. And I could fix that, but not at this point because I've worked myself into a corner. Interestingly, despite everything, this area still seems to be struggling to thrive, unfortunately. Oh well. How are these monuments coming along? So I need to build services, which is the thing that I'll get to at some point. I need to make these people have fun. I didn't build enough parks. Here's a dog park. You can walk your doggies. Dog, 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 da dog, dog, da dog, 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 dog. Boom, dog park. Like, why are all these parks so big? And then I realized I had the large park option selected. And a green space. There you go. Nice and green. Okay, is everyone all leisured out? Seems like it. What about public? Do I need more public libraries? Why is there an abandoned building? What is your fucking problem? Bam. Okay. So that's been wrecked. Let me see if I can look. I need to look at, what is it? There's like an outside connections thing. Not that. I want to figure out importing and exporting outside connections. Importing. Mostly mail. I'm not really importing goods. I'm importing ore and oil products, which makes sense. I am exporting a shit ton of agricultural and forestry products. Okay. But I'm not really exporting many goods. So I guess I can afford to build more generic industry, looking at this map. And I do have some industrial demand. So I might as well utilize it, because I do need to build more industry to unlock the Statue of Industry. Need 3,000 tiles, which unfortunately is probably like something this size or maybe even bigger, which means I actually have to think about what I'm doing. Or, I mean, I could alternatively just like copy this on the other side. Which I might do. Also, ironically enough, it's called Silicrap Valley because it had the 4.0 Industry 4.0 thing ticked, but now the entire city has Industry 4.0, so it's not special. You're not cool or special. You just are pretentious. Dude, it's rock time. Boom. 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 That is the worst, and I love everything about it. Can I fit any other cool rocks in here? No, I could build even bigger rock. Yes, hello, this is rock and its friend, big rock. There, multiple rocks. We'll build a big rock here. I love how these only cost 100. It's like the same model but scaled up. I guess it's a little different. Whatever. Okay. So I have this like giant high-rise office complex sandwiched between all of my farms and an industrial area, and it's the worst, but so be it. Okay. So I need to build another industrial area. How do I want to go about doing this in a smart way? So I probably want to not put my rail on the main stretch of road. I think that's generally a mistake. And then I just need to make sure that it effectively can actually, you know what, I'm gonna build a big ass industrial area. I think I'm gonna use up this entire rectangle of land right here. That seems like a good idea to me. I could work over here as well. It is nice because it's close to my cargo hub, but I don't know, it's probably not worth it. Especially because people live over here, so they'll be able to get to their jobs more easily. Okay, so I think maybe I should build like a big circular type thing. And then I can build a railroad on either side. I guess they would need to be on the inside, which is unfortunate because that kind of wastes some space, but I think it'll be okay. So, I guess I will lay out my freeway, or I'll lay out my main road first. This is the official road. Build at 180 minus is 135 degrees. Okay. Another 135 degrees. Okay. Then we'll just make this one kind of curl around because it has to. Then go. I probably should not go that close to my residential area, but oh, I see a good potential because there's an underground road right there. So you know what? I'm going to go dangerously close to that area. I do have a little bit of a buffer space, so it's fine. Okay, I think this is mostly in line with this. I love how even though my like angles were technically correct, it still is not lining up. Maybe it is. Maybe I just built the entire thing slightly off. Which wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Need 135. Which is basically connected to that, but not quite, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. There's the connection point. Boom. Alright, so here's my big town circle. This intersection right here is going to be a fucking nightmare because I'm going to hook up 2 freeways into it if I can. Let's go ahead and do that. Slope too steep. Okay. Well, can I go like... Probably not, the more I think about it. Can I like cheat it and build a road first and then upgrade it? Like the fucking bastard that I am? Space already occupied. Okay, I can build it, but it ain't gonna work. So why does this go? Okay, so that goes underground for that purpose. Is there a way that I can reshape it or build off of it or anything? Next, if I do it right there, it's gonna whine. Do it right here, it whines. I do it over here. I guess it works. Okay. Fine, you win this time, game. I'll do it your way. Campbell Boulevard. I don't know which one of these roads, honestly. Okay, here's what I need to do. What was it that I need to do? Hold on. There. I don't know what I accomplished, but it felt like the right thing to do. Okay, so over here we'll build the first train station. It has to be on the inside. So I'll do the little weird road trick. I kind of want to work backwards, which unfortunately is not going to make it easy to do. Because then I have to guess where I need to build my train station. Okay. What I could also do then is build a road out. Although I would like to do that from the train station itself, so that might be something to take into consideration as building a freeway route. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to do both. Because then I can kind of go like that. Then I can connect the where this goes can be separate so that it doesn't cloud it and like get in the way of everything. Okay. We'll go find a good spot to plug this in. Unfortunately, it's very busy over here. Might have to get rid of some rocks. Which is unfortunate because I just built them, but at the same time, easy come, easy go, so. Go this way. I do think I will wreck the rocks. But which rocks to wreck and where? How will I destroy the rocks? Let's decide. Okay, so let me take that back a step. Actually, I need to go deeper underground, don't I? Or that needs to go deeper underground? It's kind of hard to tell. I think if I go for it, I can get over it. Maybe I do need to, yeah, okay. I can go from this way. But it's gonna yell at me that the space is already occupied. Because the road is not. It's too steep. But I might be able to do something about that in the worst way possible. It's like a non-zero chance that I just made this like incomprehensibly unfixable. But sure. Why won't you cooperate? Where can I build you where you won't be running into yourself? Okay, nowhere because it's running into this. I guess we get to do that here as well. But in the other direction, ooh. And try and hook this up. It's gonna be a little tricky. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay, so what space is occupied now? I'm just ever so slightly clipping that, so I need to go a little bit one way or the other. I think I can remove that support column if I delete that. Well, no. Okay. So now I can build that there. Now I can hook this back in. Oh gosh. Only let me do it with a straight one, I guess. A terrible corner, though. Alright, honey, we get to take another 90-degree turn on the freeway. Alright, so I also unhooked my cables, my power cables, which I do think is a big problem. And now they won't fit. Why won't they fit, though? Oh, it's just because it was too low. Alright. Well, now it's fixed. That one's... No, it's a little too high. No, no! God damn it. Oh, but it isn't like the right shape now, so I do have to fix it again. Or else it's just gonna bother me forever. I mean, I don't think they're perfectly lined up either way. No, actually, with this one is too far. But I can't do it the other way. Okay, fine, you... Per usual, you win this time, game. Alright. There we go. Now the power lines look mostly normal. That side of the freeway is hooked in. Trying to like figure out what I want to do with the other side now. I mean, these two can probably, I'll build one that goes down from here. So that this and the one from the other side can share. But it's telling me it wants to go above ground, which I don't want. There you go. Okay, so now I have to hook it in on this side somehow, which is probably going to involve destroying some businesses. Also, there's a train line in the way. Oh, now we're hitting the metro. Okay. I think I have to wait to cross till we get further down. Which I think should be fine anyway. Okay, so we can do something like... If I disable angle snapping, I can get what I need. Okay, and then we might be able to kind of curve up like that. It's telling me I can't, but I feel like there's a solution where I'm able to do what I'm trying to do. Maybe I need to bring it like one tile further forward. Okay, now let's give that a shot. Base already occupied. Okay, so that's not gonna cooperate either. What space is occupied? Is it the freeway is occupying its... Oh, there's a support column. Alright, this road gets to get rebuilt after I get this hooked in. There you go. Alright, so now we get to play how do I hook this in after modifying my land? And the answer is in the dumbest way possible. There you go. I love it. Okay. So there's the freeway connections, which are a nice added bonus. Although it will increase the amount of traffic in this region. Train. Cargo train hub. Boom. Big ol' happy face. It makes those guys happy too, even though I don't think they can reasonably access this area. What I should do though, speaking of reasonably accessing areas, I should probably have a freeway Or an off-ramp or something. Coming off of here. Oh, it's like right parallel with the zoned area. I love it. No, please. Don't make me waste these beautiful zoned squares. Don't do it, game. It's gonna do it. Good thing I can just delete it and then rebuild it after I've built my other freeway. Because that's the logic. Hell yeah. Yes. It's pretty good. Fuck you, game. Okay, so that means they can get in from there, they can get in from here, although it's gonna cause a lot of added traffic. And they can get in that way. Should be fine. If I really am in trouble, I can try and build another line in, but there's that. I also need to build another train on the other side with a similar construction. This one will just be a train. It won't have a highway output because I don't really have land for that over here. Or I have no reason for doing so. Okay. I have to do something with both of these train lines. Either take them underground or take them above ground and out of here. I don't really know what that's going to entail. That road leads out of the city. I'm realizing, though, that doesn't really do me any good. I need a road that leads into the city. So they can drive through. Actually, no. I can have them go that way. I can just build, like, a small 2-lane road or something. And then, I don't even know, I could maybe zone offices on it or something. Or build something in this area. There you go. I realized now also that I never upgraded like any of the, or modified the signals. I guess I'll make it 6-lane. Because you never know. Alright. I can even probably afford to make it 2-lane, or 2-way. But I will also connect to that freeway because it does provide a shortcut, especially because this is a one-way road. I have to remember that that's what I'm working with. Because if you develop a one-way road, it changes the way you have to build. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so that actually created a traffic junction, so I'll definitely want to change that. Alright, then while I'm at it, we can go deal with all this stuff. All these people are complaining about workers. Man, that's gonna be a problem when I turn on the when I develop this industrial area and I take even more of your workers. But it should also help this residential area zone in, so it should be fine. I don't actually know which direction is going to be the priority. I mean, in this case, like that outlet is. I guess we'll make this road a priority road, but then the 6-lane road will be priority everywhere else. So go ahead and start with that. Can probably afford to build a bus lane around, or a bus route here as well. It's like guessing on which roads will be the big ones. I mean, most of these roads, it's not even going to matter anyway. They're not going to have enough traffic on them, but still, want to be smart about it. Okay. That seems about right. Let me Make some bus lines real quick while I'm thinking about it. Okay. It makes everyone so happy. They love it. They love their bus lines. Need to remember not to make it so close to intersections. Guess it's fine if it's on intersections where they can't turn right. But anywhere where that's not the case, I need to be weary of that. Like this area, unfortunately. I'll probably be able to stop there, so it won't matter. Obviously, I have to build the stop in the parking garage. I can figure out how to do that. There's like spots where it's showing up. There we go. Didn't actually add it. I don't know how I managed to do that before. Where I added the stop to the park. It truly was the golden age of just bullshit in general. Okay, so I guess I will kind of just have it go around in a loop. It will make everyone happy. Oh, wait. Yeah. Wah. Their complete line. Do I want to build a bus line in here? Probably. Okay, but have a stop there. Go in around this area. Didn't mean to complete the line, but I guess I completed the line. Okay. I guess that'll do then. I'll build a metro, I'll add a metro line stop for this. And I think I will just have it connect off of the Silicrap Valley line to have people get to work. Okay. Just do one of these numbers, then go from here to there and back. Voila! Science. But now the real challenge, the train tracks and what I plan to do with them. I have train line over here, so I have something I can work with, I guess, when that's realistically all I need. I guess I'll build my line. Turn off road guidelines. No, let me... The stations are one way. So I can get them built real quick. Their lines. Okay. Go underground and say reduce the number of headaches. Okay. Whoops. Do that. And we'll build a two-way line. I'm realizing I've got this done backwards. Okay. That's fine though, I'll just reverse the direction. Okay. And that should be simple enough, although I want to go this way. Alright. So we have the one line underground and buried. And we can just connect it into this train line, but honestly, just build two train lines. Or we'll have it connect to another train line, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. do a 135-degree angle. That'll be the in back from here. Okay. This will continue over to here, where it'll hook in for this station. Just gonna struggle a little bit more to get where it needs to go. It's taking up all of my zonable space. Oh no! Okay. And both go underground. It's also like the end of the line, so I can kind of afford to be a little sloppy with it. Let's see. This is the one that I need to change the direction on. It'll go this way. One side will loop around. The other side will just connect right. What the actual shit? No. That's not how you train, game. That's not how trains work. Guess I do need it to be kind of shaped this way, though. There you go. That makes more logical sense. Okay, so I don't need trains going from here to there, so I guess I only have to hook one line in from the other side. Okay. That'll do. Guess I'll upgrade this to one way at that point, since it won't be two-way anyway. Alright, so my two train stations are hooked in. I think I'm going to call it a stream there because it is getting later in the evening, but we have the framework laid for a beautiful new industrial area that will hopefully push us to where we need to be, and as a result, one step closer to building the Eden project. Other things that I'll have to build, I think I still will probably need more. I'm actually very close, so once this develops, I'll have the business park unlocked. That means probably once this area gets built, I'll hit my Statue of Industry. And then what else am I missing? I'm just missing the servicing services offices. Amazing. Which requires a metric shit ton of service buildings, which means I will probably just spam something that is relatively inexpensive to operate and call it there. I don't know what exactly that means, because I'm assuming parks don't count. Because if they did, I feel like I would have hit that by now. But I'll spam something and unlock it, and we will be good to go. Until then, thanks everyone who came out, and have a wonderful evening. Good night. I'll hook up the trains to electrical, I promise. Bye.